Here's how I shoot horizontal and vertical videos at the same time using one camera. Or your phone, it's the same concept. So before you even start filming, you're gonna wanna make sure that you're shooting in 4K if possible. This is gonna give you the highest resolution and best quality image when you crop it for vertical later when it's time to edit. Towards the end of this video, I'll show you my basic editing workflow. The next thing you'll wanna do is enable your Rule of Thirds Gridlines on your camera's display. On my Sony ZV-E10, it's on the 7th screen of the second camera settings options. Why are Sony's cameras menus so crazy? Anyways, it's in the menu called Gridline, and you'll select that, and then you'll select Rule of Thirds Grid. On an iPhone, you'll go to your settings, and then you'll scroll down and select camera. Then towards the bottom, you'll see something called Grid, and just toggle that sucker on. On an Android phone, I have no idea, but I'm sure it's much easier to locate than it is on an iPhone. So what this is gonna do is it's gonna add this little tic-tac-toe grid box on your display of your camera when you're filming. Now, whenever you're framing a shot for the next video that you wanna shoot, just make sure that whatever you want to fit within the vertical video, TikTok or Instagram reel, fits within those vertical lines of the grid. And whatever you want to fit in your vertical video doesn't always have to be dead center of all of your horizontal content. It just needs to fit within those vertical lines. So if you wanted to have it off to the side or something in your horizontal video, that's fine. Just make sure that it fits within those vertical lines first, then you can recompose your shot however you want it. Whatever you do, you don't want to move the camera any closer to whatever you're filming, because then it's not going to fit within those vertical lines. Hit the like button if that makes any sense. Before I show you how to edit this video, I wanted to mention that I post a bunch of food content and how to shoot food content videos on my channel. So if you like watching food content, or if you're trying to produce better food content and make money as a food content creator, then consider subscribing. Food content. So here's a quick and dirty on how to edit the footage with Adobe Premiere. After I got my project open and all the footage imported, I'm gonna make two sequences. Let's do the horizontal video first. So I'm actually gonna make a 1080p HD video sequence and put my 4K video in that timeline. So this 4K video at 100% scale in the 1080 timeline is actually zoomed in. So I can go to that scale here, and then I can zoom out to 50%, and you can see the entire 4K image. The thing about shooting for vertical and horizontal video at the same time is that you have to shoot a wider shot to fit whatever it is that you want in those vertical lines. The problem with this is now that you got a wider shot for your horizontal video, and you might not want that. I love working with 4K footage in a 1080 timeline because 4K video is 4 times the resolution of 1080, and I'm able to recompose my shot without losing quality. So I can zoom in on this clip and I can adjust the video how I like it, and it's not going to get pixelated when I do that, as long as I don't go past 100%. I mean, you can push it to like 125, but you'll start noticing some pixelation action if you push that to like 150 for sure. You know, I'm not even really editing, I'm just gonna do a screen capture of this later, but if you're interested in learning more about my workflow and how I edit efficiently to save you time, I have a whole course that teaches you how to produce cooking and food content. I'll have a link in the description for that video, or for that course. So for the vertical version, I have a sequence template that I made for vertical videos. And I basically just took the 1080p sequence and I went into the sequence settings and I switched the horizontal and vertical frame size and saved that as a preset. So when you drop a 4K clip into this sequence, you won't be able to zoom out as much. This is the clip at 100%, and you can only scale to about 89% before the video clip is smaller than the sequence and you see the black bars on the top and the bottom. What you can adjust though is your horizontal position, and I'm able to move that video clip left or right to center whatever it is that I want to fit within those vertical lines on my grid. Then you just pretty much have to repeat that process for all of the clips that you're editing. So normally I'll edit all of my horizontal long form videos first. Then I'll copy clips from that sequence into my vertical sequence to cut my shorter 1-minute version for TikTok or Instagram or whatever. Shooting for horizontal and vertical video at the same time is great because you don't have to shoot your content twice, but it does limit a little on how much you can adjust your framing and your shots when it's time to edit. If I know I'm only going to be making a vertical video that is only going to be posted on TikTok or something, I'll shoot the entire thing vertically. And in another video, I'll break down my vertical video setup and how I shoot vertical videos with my camera. Thanks so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Aloha.